Hello, brothers and sisters. Idonde Shele. The truth is gradually coming out, and a lot of Nigerians say that they are done with the pretense and ready to spill the truth to the world. Now, one thing about my brothers and sisters, I mean my Niger people, is that they are good in hyping people. And they mostly hype even when they know nothing about you, for as long as it is in a foreign land. Nigerians are good in hyping nonsense for as long as it is in a foreign land. And in the course of this hype, they will demarket Nigeria. Don't get me wrong. We are not there yet in terms of so many amenities that we need, but we are doing well if you compare us when the true mask of these so-called developed nations follow. Recently, I've been talking about the banks in Nigeria, and many in the diaspora and even in Nigeria are coming out to spill the truth.
As Nigerians, one thing I feel like we are not proud of enough as a country is the fact that our banking system, our fintech system is so advanced that so many things works very fast that if you don't travel to other countries or if you've not lived in another country, you will not understand how important that is. If there's anything every single Nigerian does more than enough, it is criticize Nigeria. Like, we've said everything bad about this country, but being that I work in the finance sector and being that I have everyday experience with fintech, I can't tell you how good we have it as a country. So that was how in South Korea, I had done this booking on Agoda, and then because I wanted to extend my distance, I had to cancel one that I had, booked, but then only for them to now debit me my dollar card before, like, you can imagine how frustrating. I'm in a foreign country, you are debiting my card, so you're now putting my card in minus. And with domiciliary account, you have like different accounts, so you can always transfer from one to the other. So even when I had money in the other account, I could not transfer it to this one because any transfer I make, they were going to be debiting it because of the minus already on the account. Do you know that I sent GT Bank a mail saying that, explaining my situation, I'm stranded in a foreign country, blah, blah, blah. Before I knew it, my issue was resolved, and Agoda was telling me that this thing usually takes 30 days, this, that. But my GT Bank got it done in 2 days. So we really need to start appreciating Nigerian fintech banking system. We are top tier, trust me. You need to experience other people's country to understand. Transfer that you don't make, nips, you just tell you, your money has been transferred. You don't know what God has done for you, Abi. I'm telling you now, God has done wonders for us in Nigeria.
This is the basic truth, yet they call us a third world nation. Maybe in other Africans, I don't know, but for Nigeria, we are way better than them. We are better than so many of them. Now let us go to our hospitals.
Say, una too they overhype this healthcare in abroad though. This healthcare una say where we say they are number one abroad. Una too they overhype that thing. That thing is nonsense. See, I regretted going to hospital in this abroad, in this country, yesterday. Almost 3 years now. Okay, 3 years plus now. Why I don't do this country? This is the first time I went to the hospital. My experience was bad. Like, now, see, I prefer going to Nigeria hospital. I'm telling you, this is no jokes. Now, I closed from work yesterday around 12 because I normally start by 4, then close by 12. That's 8 hours. Then I was having this, pain on my lower abdomen. The pain was so severe. The thing has been happening to me before, but I didn't take it serious. But yesterday it was so severe, so I had to go to the hospital. So as I got to the hospital, it was around 1. When I got there, they asked me for my hospital card. I gave them, so they registered my name on the computer, and they gave me tag. I put a tag. So from 1 o'clock, I waited till 3. These people did not attend to me. 3 o'clock, I went to meet them. I told them, this pen is getting too much. I'm gonna attend to me. They said, okay. Down. They went and called one guy like that. He put one, I think it was a pain reliever. It was a drip. Look at when I was taking the drip here. So the guy put a drip. I was taking I took the drip. The drip finished. Did you know that these people did not check that drip? The drip finished. I had to go to where they were and told them that, this drip don't finish you. I had to walk to that place because blood was even coming up. Do you understand? I had to go there and tell them, may they come out this thing. So they removed the drip. Then they took my blood sample. They said that they wanted to do test. So they did a test. I asked them how long the test would take. They said that it's 2 hours maximum. I said, okay, top. I waited up till until 6 o'clock in the morning. The hospital I went by 1 until 6 in the morning. They hear story, 6 in the morning. I went there. I told the Omo, the result never come out. They can't tell me, say, make I go meet the medical. May I go meet this man there? They can't go there. I should go there and meet him. I went there. Baba was sleeping. Baba was sleeping. This man was literally sleeping. I knocked on his office, on the door. Then he came out. He was like, I should wait. That I should give him some time. This and that, blah, blah, blah. I shall wait. Baba, as I was waiting, this man carried his bag. He was going home. He said, and I called him, when he was there, I called him up. He said I should wait here. He said that his time has finished. That the person that is going to replace him will take on. As I consider the person who will replace him, I go meet him. Tell him, say, CCCCO. The man tell me, say, my name no dey the list. Where as in the patient where they take care of, my name no dey the list. Papa, I stayed in that hospital from 1 o'clock midnight till 9 in the morning. I saw I vest come out. I saw I go there, I tell them, say, may they come out the sleep for my body. They come out the thing I just come out. Now the healthcare world, now the hype for abroad be this. Now they talk say abroad they get first class healthcare. Rubbish. See, I prefer Nigeria healthcare in as much as you will spend money. See, if you get money for Nigeria, you will enjoy healthcare. Only that you will spend money. This one, you pay tax and everything. They will not attend. They will just be looking at you as if they pretend as if you are sick. Now this thing now the hype. And then tell me say abroad healthcare and they first class. Rubbish. My first experience in this abroad in the healthcare is just rubbish. Nonsense.
Anybody can go and check on the registry. I'm still there.
10 years in Canada on the wait list for a doctor.
And we still haven't got to one to date.
Wow.
Family doctor, because we've been on the wait list. So 3 days later, they called, they referred to a dietitian. They said the dietitian was going to reach out to me. They're going to refer me to scan and all that stuff. Well, it took another 1 week before I could get hear back from the dietitian, get an appointment for scan and all that.
An emergency matter.
At this point, I couldn't. That is, first, I'm sitting down right now. At that point, I couldn't sit down. I couldn't walk. I can't even crawl because I can't even bend my back.
I'm going to react to a video that I made years ago about our Nigerian hospitals. But before that, what do you know about hospitals in Nigeria? We complain here and there to a point that we gave a knife to some wannabe great nations in our backyard to dare slice us, while their own health brouhaha is worse. After the negative occurrence in the life of Chimamanda Adichie, that's the passing of the son, and Anthony Joshua, these hyenas from the neighboring nations entered online to abuse Nigerians about our health facilities. But before long, their nyash got exposed. The worst is that their own workers are all smiling and crying to a point that their nurses are hungry. How will you be taken good care of in the hospitals when your nurses are yet to be paid for 10 months and even more? Yet it is the audacity of their low IQs to speak against Nigeria. Anyway, let us talk. If you get sick and you get rushed to a hospital in Nigeria, what happens? Life happens, of course. Depending on the hospital. One of the major problems that you will have in government hospitals is the availability or the unavailability of bed space or hospital bed. Depending on the hospital, not that there aren't adequate beds, but my dear, the population here is overwhelming. We are talking about, some of you comparing a nation of 10 million to a nation of over 250 million people. More than, because let me tell you, the population in Nigeria is so huge. Forget about what they tell you, 230 million, 250. We are more than that. It's overwhelming. If you even check the number of hospitals we have in Nigeria, it is much. Yet, when you go to these hospitals, you will see the overwhelming number of people. It's even a scratch on the surface compared to those that are very healthy. And also, it depends on the type of emergency. Another factor is the availability of funds and registration. That is why also you see some people, they will quickly rush to a particular hospital, that is federal hospitals, and they will be rejected because of lack of bed space. And when you go inside these wards, you will see so many people there. So they will reject you so that you'll be able to go to other hospitals. It is better than allowing you or accepting you and you not getting treated or getting the adequate attention that you need. And that is why I say we are not yet there. We need to do better. We need to do better to avoid all these unnecessary things happening. We can do it in this nation. These are for public hospitals because they have subsidized rates and professionals that are under government payroll. For private hospitals, you will easily get attended to anytime except you go to a bad hospital. Time I will take you along to expose our hospital in Nigeria. Now guys, your hospital in your local community may not be the standard that you expect, but you have standard hospitals in big cities. Nigerian celebrities, open your eyes and move around. Now on a talk pass.
Typical human, we feel we're a machine until we break down, until you start feeling pain in your joint, or you start sneezing, or until you think you need to really go to the hospital. I've driven past this street a few times. When I first came, they said I'm to register, and I said how much? They said 5,000. I thought it was a joke, and I paid, and after all the tests, and all, I don't think my bill was up to 50,000, and for me that was unbelievable. I couldn't even wait to leave this place. When I started calling a few friends to say, look, if you need medical service and you're looking for Marriott or Hilton kind of place, and the fact that when I came, they have a VIP room where, self-recognition, they'll always take people there, and that was where I was taken to, and I was comfortable. But that on its own is a therapy. When I had the opportunity to go around the facility and I saw the rooms, how neat and how equipped they are, and I was taken to the 6th floor where I saw suite rooms, and I asked how much, and it's cheaper than staying in Marriott or Hilton or any of the big hotels, and they'll give you food 3 times a day, and I'm like, okay, instead of me going to sleep in hotel, I'd rather even come and chill here and relax. And for me, that is world-class service. I believe so much in Nigeria, and whoever it is that must have put this place up, and considering the charges and all of that and the quality of service, I believe the person is pro-Nigeria. My advice would be that this is replicated in other states in Nigeria, because
people are not aware, and so they keep traveling around the world. Unfortunately, they are all our brothers and sisters, and when they go out there and encounter problems, they don't remain in those countries. They come back to us, and we cannot run away from them, and so we find ourselves facing the mess that has been created by so many people around the world.
People are spending huge amount of money going abroad to do what could be done here.
Many of these people don't go out there on referral. They go online, go into internet and search for hospitals on their own. And the chances are that they are going to fall in the wrong hands.
There are many good hospitals in Nigeria. My good friend was surprised when we got to FMC Butemeta. She kept asking, wait, is this Nigeria? Yes, it is Nigeria. For people like me, I was already awakened a long time ago because I chose to be open-minded, knew about the standard of Nigerian government hospitals. I'm not talking about the health centers in your rural communities that many of your efulef that left your villages to some neighboring nations are shouting about and called hospitals. Now, let me address something important. If you see an accident and you don't call emergency, how would they know? In America, any emergency that happens, people will immediately call 911. An accident happened. No one called. People were busy covering and snapping pictures to post online. Tell me, who should be blamed? Blame the citizens, not the government. So when some naive foreigners began to talk without proper articulation, I began to wonder if they are actually exposed, or they are speaking out of hatred, or they just want to come out and rant online as usual because of tribal sentiment and political bias. My neighbor's house caught fire. I called firefighters. Many people around called firefighters. They arrived and the fire was extinguished. Listen, if we didn't allow them and we kept covering and shouting a yeah and posting on social media, the whole house would have burnt down. Even neighboring houses, including mine, would be affected, and we would have given the dirty knife to some little people from neighboring nations to still say that Nigeria has no fire service. Most of the problems are citizens' problems. We need to start arresting all these so-called see and post Gen Zs and millennials causing havoc for people simply because they prioritize social media viral feed to having common sense. Everyone wants to be the first to post a video so that it will go viral without dropping their camera and actually helping those in need. Go around and see government hospitals, see private hospitals, and you'll be amazed. Instead of wasting money to travel abroad and to even queue to get medical attention, where you will waste millions upon millions of naira, why don't you do your research? Get medical attention in Nigeria. Many people come to Nigeria for IVF. Go and check, go online and find out what I'm talking about. Most of these things you do hear about our politicians traveling abroad here and there to get medical attention, they are all false. Most of them just went on business vacation abroad. Many of them get treated here in Nigeria privately when they are sick, but they cannot disclose it for security reasons. Listen, you can easily buy in America and Europe if you are sick. To even get ordinary painkiller, it is a problem. Before you know it, it is styling all here and there. Many of them still rely on the expertise of doctors that migrated from Africa. Thank God that our people are coming out to reveal the truth. I'm just telling us to do more in our health system so that our doctors will not be migrating to all these nations. All these nations that we will still waste our money to go to. We will still be treated by our people that are over there. Dear Nigerians, if we can remove political bias, if we can remove tribal sentiment and religious problems and decide to really analyze this nation, you all will realize that we have all we need. But because of tribalism and politics, because these amenities were placed by this party and not this party, your purported channels, your sold out channels won't broadcast them. Because, this wasn't done by a political ally, it is nothing. Because this amenity is not being erected in your hometown, it does not exist, and you keep condemning it. Travel outside and you'll be surprised. Medical negligence can happen anywhere. Someone can die anywhere. Someone can still die anywhere despite the efforts of the doctors. If someone dies abroad, it is okay. Life happens. But if it happens in Nigeria, Nigeria is bad. May God keep exposing the truth.
Timbala,